The genre this time is sci-fi, which is a lot different from any other projects that I've made so far.
Have you looked in the sky lately? They're here to annihilate us.
This time there's a whole bunch of video effects, bigger, better locations, a lot more action and a lot more screenplay. The notion is based on a colony of demon aliens who have an agenda to invade. It's really about the deepest fears and the concept of what happens when this planet is invaded.
Script.
When I wrote an early version of Red Sky, I didn't actually include any scenes between Agent Kage and the demon aliens. I knew the story, I knew what it was all about, but obviously the audience didn't, so I had to call in a cast of 2 to play the roles of an alien general, who's played by Ben Duckhouse, and also a national security chief who has files on the demon aliens that could expose their plans of an invasion.
Tiger knee.
So after 4 hours of travelling, we finally made it to Point Zero. We filmed there in like 2012 November, which I expected it to be empty, and to my surprise there was a whole bunch of tourists down there, and I just had to jam in front of them. Stonehenge is one of the most amazingest places I've ever been to. It was a constant from the beginning of writing the story. I always wanted to go there and do some sort of footage, music video, short movie, and as this is one of my last performances, I decided to go down there and do it. There was a barricade between the stones and the fence, and if you did breach that fence, you'll be either prosecuted or worse.
Intruders detected.
This is Delta Smart. He's been helping me with the camera work. He just wants to go home. I'm really happy about the footage that we've got. And the atmosphere was crazy. I had like loads of people coming up to me asking me what I'm doing dressed like a spaceman. It was fun. It was freezing, but it was fun. The character Agent Kage is ordered to activate the Red Sky, and he does so by entering the graveyard, which holds an ancient monument that was built specifically for the purpose of the invaders. I really wanted to get an aerial shot which triangulates from me to the motherships in outer space, so I had to think of how to establish this scene, and the only solution that I came up with was I would have to hire a crane. In this scene, I'm hunting the chief of the National Security Agency, Brian Irons, who's played by my friend Cornell Duncan. I needed these scenes to have a horror feel to them because, as you're going to see in the actual music video, it ends gory. In example, when I locate him, I execute him. Tower was a real key image and vital to the story of Red Sky. So I just want to thank all the people involved for giving me permission to run around the building from floor to floor. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy it, and remember, we are of peace, always.